the balance is there, Mark. They freshened it up a little bit. You look what they've got on the bench for Berhalter to come on, who's been sensational. Even with someone like Luna, who's number 8. And then when they go forward, Mark, they go with pace and trying to penetrate early.
Pablo Mastroeni told us when we talked to him on Thursday that he loved the performance for Gozo, and as we're underway, Gozo will be on the right-hand side again tonight. On Monday, you're right back to treading water because you've got another team to prepare for.
Yeah, a real character of the game, and the players, another delightful ball as well, just played over the top. Now he gets it, now he's going to run it. He's not looking to do anything else, just cause a problem.
Oh, and it's flicked on by Ngannou, and a good save by Cabral. Second opportunity here by Andres Cubas.
Complicated the game. They get the ball out wide. Look at the white shirts getting in. They show the energy, and it's a delightful little touch. And Cabral just gets a nice big hand in the end, and it's a wasteful shot just at the end. But just does enough to push it away from danger. There's Quinton as well, the big centre.
About that yesterday as well. He's not in the starting 11. It's available for selection. Good ball in Gondo. It releases Nelson. Nelson makes a smart pass. Oh, but he got caught on the feet of Eddie Ocampo.
So when he gets the ball, he's already made his run. Look at Glad's position. He is square on. Once he's in, very unselfish, just rolls it across. I'm thinking just hit it, but you're right, Mark. He gets it stuck under his feet, and Cabral has enough time.
Vancouver. Here's Luna to Gozo in space. And Gozo a lower cross this time, and lunging to cut it out is Udvik.
Oh, it's a fascinating game.
Conversion.
A bit of height as well. We're glad coming into it. They've got a bit of physical presence.
No goals on set pieces this year. Here's Luna's delivery. Philip Quinton thought that took a deflection on the shot that was wide. Junka went down. Itse trying to hold it up. Switching ball by Andres Cubas, the Paraguayan international with 28 appearances. And Mecanelli with the double pivots and the setup for Real Salt Lake. The Greek youth international, Katranis, likes to push up on the left-hand side. Big ball by Ojeda. Flies over Tate Johnson. Reached by the pacey Gozo, the 18-year-old from West Valley City, Utah. Two defenders turn Gozo away. Luna arriving in the channel. Cross is blocked out by Tate Johnson. Another corner kick from that same right-hand side for Real Salt Lake.
Yeah, all the excitement is right in front of us here on the left-hand side for Vancouver going forward with Nelson, and now Gozo on this right-hand side. Every time he gets the ball, he's going to run at Johnson, and that time with his second touch going by, another set piece coming along.
Quality delivery by Diego Luna on the first one. He has Katranis joining him here on the right-hand side if they try to go short. But instead, they'll pull it back near the top of the D. Now to Katranis on the right-hand side.
Just going to throw out that one. That one wasn't off the training ground. No, that was a bit of a waste. Particularly when you've got Luna and you've got some size pushing forward, you've got a chance. Particularly in the modern game, it's something that you see across the world, that set pieces are important.
Udvik stepped in front of the center forward, Piol. An adventure forward here by Quinton, the center back. Vlad's going to have to provide some cover with Quinton pushed so far forward as Vancouver hit back on the counterattack. Here's Jaden Nelson. Ojeda trying to help. Nelson got it on his right foot and scores! What a solo effort by Jaden Nelson! It's the first goal tonight for Vancouver at home, and it's a beauty by Nelson. 1-0 Vancouver Whitecaps.
Backing off. Watch how he gets his touch. Look at Glad's reaction now. He's backing off already because he is petrified of his pace. Once it comes inside, he gets his head up, and it's a cool little finish. Little side foot into the corner, but Glad's got to go forward. He's on toast. He's backing off. He's got no idea where to push him, and Nelson puts it into the back of net. And listen, Glad's a good player. He's a good centre-half, but he ain't a right-back, and he is getting put to the sword at the moment by this young player. What a joy to watch. Plays with energy, plays with belief, and plays with a bit of class. I love it.
Push back out to the right to Gozo. Gozo trying to take on Tate Johnson to the byline cross. Back post, header is driven across and off targets.
He's got to score. That's wide play at fullback.
Glorious opportunities to score.
Well, you've got two wide players from each team that know they can take on the fullback, no problem with their pace. And the young kid just dinks it up to the far post and just head it into an empty net. He's trying to be too precise to put it in that corner. They've had a real commitment in midfield that you would expect, and got a wonderful goal as well, but a really intriguing second half to come for RSL.
Well, the first half was intriguing, and it just comes to a conclusion. There's the man who... Pablo Mastroeni to start the second half. Told us on Thursday, Willie Agata gives his presence up front. Center backs might contain him, but they're going to have some bumps and bruises after the game because Xavier Gozo's had some nice opportunities coming down the right-hand side of the attack for Real Salt Lake. Created a chance for Catranas, but that time his foul concedes the free kick. Along at the back post, Utvik ultimately has to ward off Agata.
I'll tell you what, it's not a joy to play against. Remember, coach at RSL was saying he wants to be a team that teams hate playing against. Well, at the moment, Vancouver love playing against them at the moment, particularly Nelson on that right-hand side, left-hand side, sorry.
Anelli and Kubas wrestling after it. Foul given in favor of Real Salt Lake.
There's your XG. It's just getting bigger and bigger at the moment, but it is still only 1-0, and we know in the game that RSL will have a chance. They will have that opportunity. Can they put the ball in the back of the net?
Well, Catranas has been on the receiving end of some opportunities created by Gozo. That time Catranas the creator, but his cross was dealt with in the end by Vancouver, but they still have a chance. Real Salt Lake lining up a long distance attempt. Gonzalez drives it just wide.
Well, it's about time he got in the game.
Tate Johnson slipped, and the ball's picked up on the move here by Real Salt Lake, charging forward. And still going, and down to the area, and a penalty. What an attack by Xavier Gozo. He's earned the penalty.
The times when he has slipped, as they're going, obviously VAR will check. That's what they do. But my first impression is that he actually slipped on the surface. So I don't think there was a much. Bringing this player that I think is close to being in the US setup.
Here we go.
After review, there is no tripping offense by Vancouver number 20. Final decision, drop ball.
Messi and Suarez score. Enter Miami, a 4-1 result over Red Bulls. Cabral off his line. And there was a late challenge. Ocampo is writhing in pain. He's down. And finally, the PK's been given.
It's a little touch, and then, as I said, the ball to keeper just takes him out.
This will be the fourth PK conceded by Real Salt Lake this year. And it is Rios, and he's 0 for 2 now on PKs this year and tries to follow it up. And Real Salt Lake scrambling, and Cabral, who conceded the PK, rises to the occasion to deny Daniel Rios.
Yeah, there's your chance as well. And really right-handed, and he just went with power. The ball done great as well, but also coming across the defense.
Dealt with by Brian Ojeda. Now Ojeda has to react again. Berhalter slides it in nicely. Oh, and it is taken first time and slammed home.
Again in training, but just watch how the intent just pulls out, pulls it back, and he does enough with his hips just to whip that into the near post. But he does great, Berhalter, because he pulls it back with pace. Now all you got to do is get good contact on the ball, and he doesn't disappoint. What an angle that is, right in the top corner.
For Tristan Blackman, of course, he had that dramatic stoppage time, second leg equalizer.
I would back that. And Vancouver have been very, very efficient in what they've done.
72nd minute, Pablo Ruiz, his 5th appearance of the year, a touch of the ball by Noel Kalaskan. Young man from Germany making his 2nd appearance of the season. His first was last week. Shooting from outside the area, Takaoka is there to make the save.
Another good save as well, just punches it away from danger. You know, he's a goalkeeper that doesn't really get spoken about how the level, if he gets another clean sheet, this will be his 6th of the season. And he just, again, you can hear him organising the back line, you can hear him communicating with his players. But he never maybe gets the accolades that other goalkeepers do. Playing in the Champions League CONCACAF final.
Against Cruz Azul on June 1st. Ali Ahmed, second half sub. Square ball for Vite. Vancouver looking for a third! It's so close to it!
They are rapid when they go forward. They're effective, they passed the ball quickly and incisive with their decision before that into having 2-0 in front of 50,000 people. Then you go down to South Florida and play them off the park in the second half.
Touch by Sam Junka. Tristan Blackman pushed it away from Luna. Still in for Vite. Still going, Vite. Whose left-footed curler was just outside the top.
He's on fire!
Big switch of play here. Vite to Ali Ahmed. Ali Ahmed in the 1v1. Gonna lay it off and a right in Vite. And a laser is fought off by Cabral.
It's a good height again, but what's about this as a pass? Pick that one out, and again, no hesitation. They get the ball, and I'm running at you. I'm going to take you on. Left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter. It comes on his left foot, and he whips that in. It's a good height, good save in the end, but joy to watch.
Emmanuel Sabi's coming in. Sam Adekubi is coming in. Tate Johnson. Ball by Ruiz is powered away by Utvik. Held in by Brook. Lachlan Brook, he smashes a shot. Off target.
He's glad as well. He just went on his ankle just as he went over. He'll sleep well tonight. Glad he's had to chase Nelson for 70-odd minutes, and he's experienced enough. 250 games at this level, and you can just see as he just goes down a little bit of contact on the back of his heel from Berhalter.
He'll start sleeping well until Jaden Nelson appears
in the middle of the night. I've done that before. You land in bed, all of a sudden you see it. And, I wasn't dreaming. It was real. It was a nightmare. Hey, listen, there's going to be games where people are in the zone, they're playing well, but you've got a whole group of players at the moment, Mark. You've got a fan base that are really supporting their team. We see that beforehand. You've got a coach that's come in and said to everybody, it's a clean slate. I don't want to judge anybody from what you've done. I don't know too much about you, but I'm going to play you in a position and play you in a system that I feel that we can affect everybody. We're having a look possibly with the penalty and the foul when he just caught him on the back of his heel. He's having a look. I think they may change this. Yeah, with treads on the back of Glad's heel. I'm not saying it was intentional, but again, with the referee being called over, this will make it interesting, Mark, which it shouldn't do because Vancouver have been so dominant. But he might feel it's a little bit of rewards that they get from this, you know, and if it can, a goal can change a lot of things, a lot of momentum in the stadium. So you look at the red shirts, they're walking towards the penalty spot, so they think it's going to be a penalty to them, RSL. So I think when the referee's gone over and they're having a look with the contact, you just see, as we're seeing now, the little clip of the heel.
Vancouver's waiting to put Jeevan Badwal into the game. Badwal made his first start of the year against Minnesota last week. It was a fantastic 3-1 performance.
So what, if it goes to 2-1, he won't be coming on yet. And again, when you're looking as well, there's a bit of contact and just treads on his right ankle there. And again, he's got his eyes on the ball. He's got no idea that his foot's there, but that's where the referee's looking. And with that foot stamping on his heel, was he going to get the ball? Was he going to get on the end of it? All these things are putting in their mind.
If it goes to 2-1, again, that's the familiar scoreline of this series recently. The last 5 games in which there's been a winner between Real Salt Lake and Vancouver, that's been the score. Real Salt Lake, the last 4 games, Vancouver won. There was a draw in 2022 and a Vancouver win in this series, a 2-1 result for Whitecaps FC.
He's obviously making sure.
Here we go, Malik Badawi.
After review, number 16, Vancouver, steps on the heel of the attacker. The final decision is penalty.
Well, VAR taketh away and giveth tonight for Real Salt Lake. One penalty decision was changed the other way earlier in the second half with the VAR intervention. But now, after a long review, a penalty's been given.
Yeah, and Luna last week with a penalty at San Diego. He'll be confident, stroking it into the corner.
In MLS games, 76 of them going into tonight. Yohei Takaoka has saved 2 out of 7 kicks from the spot. Tonight is his 100th appearance in all competitions for Vancouver Whitecaps. And Takaoka, the 29-year-old, after the foul by Berhalter, stepping on Justin Glad, and the VAR decision, Takaoka tries to preserve his 6th clean sheet of 2025 in league games. Diego Luna looks for his 6th goal, and he has it. And it's a lifeline for Real Salt Lake. You see the 7 on your screen for stoppage time. There's going to be a lot more than that now because of the long review, so settle in for a few more minutes. Vancouver still in front.
Yeah, well, he had no hesitation. He did it last week against San Diego's. Very, very composed in that position. You can see US International just passes that into an empty net in the end. Here's a change, which is a big surprise, but they're doing it now just after conceding the goal.
Jeevan Badwal, 19 years old from the year. All eyes on Malik Badawi, the referee. He looks at his watch. He raises his hand. He blows the whistle 3 times. That's it. After exactly 100 minutes.